Hello YouTube, it is I, Shockz16, back once again for the Renegade Master. Yeah, I've not said that for a long time. It's been ages, absolutely ages, since I've done a video for YouTube. Well, something like this anyway, something new. I keep looking down here as well. I think the camera's up here, so, but whatever. I'm looking at my screen, so if I look like I'm not looking at you, it's because I don't know where to look. I think I'm supposed to look there. Anyway, so, yeah, I've not done something like this for ages. Something new. We have actually, yeah, which isn't already pre-recorded on a hard drive. Just been waiting for years to actually go up on the channel. So, yeah, it's a Shockz Vlogz kind of special thing in a way. Because this is also going to be a little bit of a room tour as well. Yeah, and I will explain why I've decided to do a room tour now of all things. Well, first things first, first reason should I say, is because I haven't done a room tour of the games room since 2015. So yeah, I moved into this place in 2014, and then a year later I got the games room up and functioning and stuff like that. But yeah, and then that was the last time I ever updated you, and obviously a lot of things have changed in here now. I mean, it's filled out and stuff like that. I mean, look, even the wall colours, look. It's no longer green. It used to be green in here. Can anybody remember that? Look, down here, look. Blue curtains. What happened? So yeah, I've totally redecorated in there again since then. Because yeah, that green kind of colour scheme, I liked it for a bit, and then I just sat in here one day and decided I didn't like it, so that went. But yeah, the other reason why I'm doing this now is because, well, I'm doing it for myself, really, as much as I'm doing it for you guys, so you can have a look at what, like, the final form of the game room, if you, as close as it's ever going to get to its final form now, anyway. And that's a little bit of a clue, really, why I'm documenting this for myself. And that is because I've made the decision to sell everything. That's right, the collection is actually going. So this is the last time, really, that this will be seen as the games room. It's going to be something else in the future. So, yeah. And I do apologise for the lighting as well. I do have a brighter bulb in here now than I originally had in here, but yeah, my lighting rig and everything like that, that's going as well. I'm selling that on because I'm upgrading for future. So yeah, but I'll probably talk about that in the future when it happens. But yeah, anybody that's been here will know that I used to have. So over here, so there's the couch. The couch is still there. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, there used to be a green screen behind the couch, and then near the telly I used to have two softbox lights and stuff like that for lighting and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm upgrading that to something a bit more smaller, more compact, something that just don't get in the way basically, and it's not like overhanging the room. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, I've finally come to the decision that I'm going to sell my gaming stuff off. Yeah, I don't need the collection no more. It's been great having it. It's been, you see, the thing about me is I am a collector. I've always had that kind of collector within me. Like, even from an early young age, I used to collect like like the Matchbox cars, the Walker's Chris kind of Matchbox cars and stuff like that. And yeah, throughout teenagehood, I used to collect like sticker, like the football stickers and the albums and stuff like that. So I've always been kind of into collecting. And then obviously, yeah, about 11, 12 years ago, I got into the retro gaming thing and started collecting that. And yeah, so that's how long I've been doing the retro gaming thing now. It's probably about 12 years all in. Because I started it a good couple of years before I even started doing videos on YouTube, really. But yeah, it's going. I've had fun doing it. But yeah, now it's just stuff sat on the shelf doing nothing. I'm not playing it. It's literally just there. So yeah, like for instance, the Full PAL Sega Saturn set, I completed that. I was looking and I've completed it. It's almost been 5 years since I completed that now. So yeah, like I say, it was great. I mean, that used to be like the main focus of the channel when I first started out, didn't it? Was following me getting all those games. But yeah, like I say, even though I had a Sega Saturn back in the day, it's like I didn't have a full PAL collection as a kid. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, what, there's about 15, 20 games there that hold nostalgia to me. Then there's like 220 odd games that I have no nostalgic connection to at all. So it's just like, do you know what I mean? The fun was in the hunt of getting all those bargains and stuff back in the day. It's like, these games have like nearly 4 or 5 times as much as I paid for them. Do you know what I mean? Because I started collecting like almost a decade ago for them now. So yeah, and I got most of the big hitters out of the, like I say, if you followed the channel back then, if you've been with me that long, you'll know that I like got most of the big hitters quite out of the way early. So, do you know what I mean? Prices that we used to think was expensive then are like cheap as chips nowadays. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I can't lose money on anything. But yeah, and I never really bought my games for an investment though. I'm not one of those who thought, oh, down the line I'm going to sell these for a lot. I mean, I am going to sell them now, but that was never the intention. Do you know what I mean? I'm more of a kind of box it up, put it in the attic kind of guy than sell it off. But I haven't got the attic space to box all this stuff and put it, so it's going. As somebody who said, a hard reset kind of thing. But the only thing when I reset is I'm not going to be buying games again now. So yeah, like I say, this room is going to be turned into something else, and I'll probably talk about more about that in the future as well, because yeah, just because I'm getting rid of the collection, I'm not going to stop the channel. These still going to be the Shockz 16 channel is going to stay around for a bit. Never say never that it might end one day, but yeah, I have no intentions of stopping the channel, and it's still going to maintain like retro gaming and retro like kind of nostalgia stuff as well. So like the content's not really going to change that much dramatically either. It's still going to be about that, but from the collection point of things, the gaming, like the retro gaming, is done from collecting. I'm no longer collecting retro gaming as such. So yeah, I'm going to flip you around in a minute. Like I say, just give you a little bit of a quick tour, because like 90% of this room will be sold off, but I am keeping certain things. So yeah, I'll go around. I'll show you how things have changed, and like I say, this is like the closest this is ever going to get to its final form now. But yeah, a few things I will be keeping, but the things I am going to be keeping, they're going to be boxed up and put away into storage. They're no longer going to be on display or out like that. They're just going to be packed away, so that if I ever do get a little bit of not regret as much, but you know, if I ever want to go back and set a console, I can. It's just there for a rainy day if I ever want to, like that. But yeah, so yeah, I plan in the future from now forward, I'm going to be doing collection videos. So I'm, like I say, this is going to be kind of like a quick kind of browse round the room, and then I'll go more in depth on each collection in their own videos and stuff like that. Again, probably more for me than it is for you guys. I just want to document stuff so that like in the future I can look back and say, oh, I remember when I actually had all that. I mean, it's kind of like proof that I did have all this stuff, and that I'm not just going to be sat one of those old guys telling stories that nobody believes because I've got no proof about it. I'll have the proof. I'll have the video evidence. But yeah, so yeah, and plus since I completed that 5 years ago, the PAL Saturn set, I have said I was going to do a full collection overview of it and stuff like that. This really hurts your arm freestanding, don't it? I'm filming this on my phone and it's still heavy after a while on these shots. So sorry for the camera movements. Like I say, I've already apologised for the lighting, and yeah, it might not be the best video quality, but yeah. But yeah. But yeah. So yeah, I'm going to flip you around now, give you a quick tour, and like I say, hope you enjoy it. And yeah, afterwards I'll, like I say, look out for collection videos where I'm going to be, because I'll be filming them as I'm pricing. Basically, I've got a price order. That's the big job, innit? I've now got the big job of pricing it all up and getting rid of it. Fucking hell, that's going to be fun. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to flip you around, give you a little tour, and see you in a bit. Right then, so over here we have my favourite thing in the room is the door. Of course, I'm only kidding. So yeah, well, this is where you'd enter into the room. And yeah, up here on the wall, I actually started putting art up. So these are custom made, custom printed even, postcards of some of my favourite PAL artwork for the Sega Saturn. So yeah, Street Fighter Collection, Galaxy Fight, Night Warriors, Die Hard Arcade, Shinobi X, Bomberman, KO, Flying Squadron 2, Mega Man X, and Shining Force 3. Yeah, I've always loved the artwork on them, because in PAL territories we normally get screwed over on artwork, don't we? But they're just beautiful covers, they are. So I just thought they made nice artwork, so yeah. Like that. I've got the Pac-Man canvas up there. I've got my Guile, kind of Japanese sunset Guile. This is one of those disc plates. Don't know if you can hear that, but that's actually made out of metal and it's soldered on with a magnet. There I've got my panoramic thing that Soulful Retro Matt did me. Yeah, a custom print with the original Street Fighter 2 World Warrior bosses on it. Yeah. And up there I've got Mortal Kombat Super Nintendo box artwork there. I bought that off somebody on one of the gaming groups. Up there I've got my TV, yeah, the Panasonic. The portable is still in the corner, still on there. Like I say, the curtains have changed though, because I've painted this all blue, and yeah, I ended up matching the curtains and stuff like that. Up there I've got all my game related VHS stuff. So this actually might be a spoiler actually, because me and Dan do the VHS series, and so yeah, so we've already, some of these have already gone up, so I think that's up. But yeah, so all these you've not seen the episodes of yet, I don't think. So that's there to come, plus those as well, because I've got some more on there as well. But they've not even been recorded yet. But yeah, we've got episodes in the pipeline. So if you like the VHS series that we do, then there is more stuff in the pipeline. So yeah, let's go underneath this TV. Anyway, a random table, random junk that's being thrown. So yeah, this is where I kept my PlayStation stuff. And this is actually one of the collections that I'm going to keep, because as you know, this is the thing that, like, gaming wise, this is the most recent things that I've been collecting, is the PS1. And a lot of this collection is actually my original games as well, so they have sentimental value. Anything of sentimental value, I'm not going to be selling off for it like that. But because I'm still kind of collecting for that, I'm going to keep on collecting for that. So yeah, you are still going to get PlayStation pickup games. Like I say, that's the only active gaming collection though that I'm collecting. I'm not collecting any more games for any more systems other than that. So that's actually going to stay in the room as well. They're not going to go into storage. I am going to keep them in there, in that cupboard, just because I can't think of anything else to put in that cupboard really. It's just a perfect, as you can see, look, it's just a perfect size, like the space in between the shelves to put PlayStation games on. Anyway, the tumble dryer's still in there. Raz. Yeah, Raz Tendo, or whatever your fucking name is these days. He always says, why have you got, he always used to say, why have you got that in your living room? It's not my living room. It's in the gaming room. It's the mod that everybody went crazy for. So like I say, this is, the couch is still there, the two-seater couch is still there. That's going to be staying. Has cushions on it now though. That's an addition. Like I say, the green screen used to be behind there. That's been took down now. Like I say, upgrading for the future. Like I say, I'll talk about that more soon now. So yeah, if I sit down on here, this is hello. See me in the reflection. So yeah, that's the setup. So the last time in 2015 when I did this, there was actually a Trinitron here, but I played that forward to another YouTuber because I upgraded to it. In fact, Cojones Deloro Daz sold me this TV when he got rid of his first CRT corner. He used to have like the CRT corner, and then he got rid of it all, didn't he? And that's it. Switch box is there, which I've got everything running, like the console set up. I've got Blue Yeti microphone there, and you can see the consoleized MVS there, which is something that I'm keeping, because if I just go forward, you can see it's got the multi-game 161 in one thing, so it's like an EverDrive really, isn't it, for Neo Geo stuff. But because I've got that and I'm keeping that, that means that this is going. I've no need for the Neo Geo AES no more, so the AES is going to go, which means the AES collection is going to go. I'm keeping a Super Nintendo because I don't know if you can see again. That's got the EverDrive in it. That's the NES EverDrive, but I've got no nostalgia for NES stuff, so that Famicom and the EverDrive is being sold. That's going to go. I did start the nostalgia gameplay. I think I've recorded about 10 of them. I think I've only uploaded 5 so far. So there is some episodes of nostalgia still to come that have just not been edited yet. But yeah, as far as NES stuff goes, then I have no nostalgia for it. I just bought that because I got a bargain on it with the EverDrive, and I just thought I'll give it a shot. But yeah, so that's going to go. The VHS player, that's staying. Another thing that good old Cajones de Oro, courtesy of Cajones de Oro right there, Daz, set me up with the Super Drive. Oh my god, that takes off as well. It's got a function on it called Jet Rewind. When you press that thing, the fucking thing takes off. It sounds like an aeroplane. It's amazing. It like rewinds a VHS in seconds. So yeah, and obviously with this, if you're watching VHS on this is the best way to go. An old CRT, not just for retro gaming, but for anybody that watches VHS as well. Get yourself a good CRT, and yeah, it will still look great. Of course, the Saturn shelf, the PAL, and the Japanese one. That is actually a modded Saturn anyway. That can play Japanese and American on it. But yeah, I think I forgot how to switch it over to Japanese mode. So I think that's why I put that one in. Plus, I love the grey one. I do have a white one up on the shelf. Custom painted Dreamcast, that's staying. But that's because I'm going to get that thing where where you can burn your own copies, like, and stuff like that. So I'm keeping that. So the game collection will go, but I'm keeping that. Keeping that because that was a present. But again, I'm getting an EverDrive for it, so I had no need for the actual cartridges or it like that. The CDI and the PlayStation 2 that's on top of it, you might just be able to see the PlayStation 2 on top of it. I'm keeping the PlayStation 2 because that's my original slim PlayStation 2. The fat one never made it in here because it died a death many years ago, hence getting the slim. But yeah, the CDI player was a gift from Dan, and that's actually going to have a function. It's going to have a purpose in the what's going to become of this room anyway. So that's something I'm going to keep hold of. I wouldn't sell that anyway. If I was going to get rid of that, I'd obviously offer it back to Dan because he gave it me for free, and I wouldn't just sell it on. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so the only thing in this setup that's still going to be here is the VHS player and the CDI. Everything else is going to be sold off apart from that, and that, which will probably go into storage, or I might leave the Super Nintendo actually in this setup. But like I say, only with the hard drive, I have no need for the games now anyway. So this is like the box console. So the Super Scope is being sold. The Street Fighter 2 variant of the box console around there, that's going to be sold. Might hang on to the Starwing pack. Might hang on to that. It's touch and go. I might get rid of it and just keep a console. Just keep the console only. Do you know what I mean? So I might get rid of that. That's going. That's going. And yeah, the whole Super Nintendo collection, that's going. No need for it. Like I say, I've got EverDrive. Game Boy collection, that's all going to go. I'm going to keep a Game Boy, and I'm going to see if I can get like a multi-cart or something like that. So I can, so I can play all the games on one kind of thing. Obviously, the Super Game Boy thing will be going as well. PlayStation 2 collection, that's actually going to stay because that's my original collection. None of that has been bought back. That is all my original collection from when the PlayStation 2 was yeah, when it was actually the current console. That's all my original games. So they have sentimental value because a lot of them were like Christmas presents, birthday presents and all that. So I'm not going to get rid of that. Apart from them at the back, which is like the PlayStation 2 Fighter Collection, which aren't part of my original ones. So I'm just going to pick out some of the best titles and then I'll sell the rest of my fighters. You can see the G-Cons at the back there. Got a couple of G-Cons. They'll probably be sold. Yeah. The AES collection, like I said, I'm going to keep the consoleized MVS and stuff like that. And all that's going to be sold. All the AES games, that's being sold off. So yeah, as you can see down here, so these are my magazines. So I've just finished collecting these. I've now got a full set of the CDI magazines. So magazines, I don't know what I'm doing with. I don't know whether to keep them, whether to just box them up, put them into storage or something like that, or whether to just sell them on. But these are full collections, so they're the official Sega Saturn magazines. I've got Sega Power. I've got the official Sega magazines. Did I say Saturn Power? Like I say, and then I've just completed the CDI full collection. They're my retro annuals that I did a thing on. That's a full official Dreamcast magazine set with all the demo discs and stuff like that. So, like I say, I might just box them up and put them away. I don't know whether to just sell them or not yet. But again, this is stuff that I'll all go through in more depth. My Dreamcast, my humble Dreamcast collection, that's all going to be sold. My humble Mega Drive collection, all being sold. And then, of course, the gem of the collection was the Power Saturn set, which is all being sold. Yes, even the signs, I'm going to get rid of the signs as well. So yeah, that's going. The consoles are going. I'm going to keep an unboxed console because I've got the pseudo Saturn, so I'm just going to, like I say, I'm just going to make some copies and stuff like that, probably of my favourite games. But yeah, everything's going. So that the Power set's finally going. All my Japanese Saturn set, well, all that up there is going. I'll probably keep the CDI games. Might not, might get rid of them too. Jump cut, sorry about that. I caught the wrong button. But yeah, as I was saying, the Japanese stuff's going. The Japanese, what's controller stick thing, the white, that's the white Saturn, one of my favourite consoles, but that's going. Yeah, the S-Bomb thing. So yeah, basically most of the stuff on there is going, apart from the PlayStation 2 set. But like I say, that's not even going to be on display anymore. That's going to go. So yeah, anyway, I'll flip you back around. So yeah, there you go, guys. That, like I say, it was just a quick thing. I say a quick thing. The video's gone on for over 20 minutes, but yeah. Just a quick look at the room and how it changed over time, and like I say, this is the most final is this room's ever going to be as a games room now, anyway, because like I say, it's no longer going to be a games room. But yeah, so I will do a full Saturn overview so you can see all that in thing, and I can tell you like little anecdotes about certain games that I had trouble getting hold of and that add stories to them. And I'll probably do the same with the Super Nintendo set and stuff like that. And I'll probably even go through my PlayStation 2 stuff if you're interested in that. And I don't know, I can go through the Neo Geo stuff if you're interested in that. So yeah, I am. And I'll go through all the magazines as well. I'll show you the magazines and stuff like that. I'll make a video on. So yeah, I plan to make videos on all this stuff because like I say, it's more for myself really, just documenting the stuff. But you know, if I'm recording it, I might as well edit it and put some of it up on YouTube, aren't I? Content in it, free content. So yeah, hey, there you go anyway, guys. That was just a thing that I wanted to do, a little kind of toury thing, just to see the room. Here you go, I'll do a 360 spin. Way! Yeah. So yeah, it's the end of an era. Shockz 16 is out of the game collection, apart from PlayStation 1. I am out of the game collection business. So yeah, stay tuned for further videos on those collections if you're interested in that stuff. I've been Shockz 16, you've been fantastic. See you in a bit.